Holy smokers. No, I don't know Juice World. What the heck are you talking about? Hi, Jennifer. Oh, God, I was still trying to figure out what Christy there is talking about. She comes in a guns a blazing. Good enough, I guess. I never know if someone coming in here messing with me, if it's someone I know, or what. Oh, God. I don't know if this one's gonna make it. Might have to cut her apart and start over. Not too bad. It's not horrible. Oh, Lord. Alright, I need some different hooks now. We're switching to the black hooks. Woo! Jungle, the mighty jungle. What's this one? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Gotta make one more. There it is. Hard to say. Today I'm doing some half-ounce spinners. Got an order this morning. He bought the ones with red hooks, but was down to 4 red treble hooks, so I asked if he'd take 2 with black hooks, and he said, yeah, that'd be great. So that's the one with a black hook. That color is kind of green. It's a real dark green, almost like the Jets green. Hard to see, especially against that green. But they look good. It's ash beetle green. Here's one in 3/8. Let's see if you can see that one a little better. Yeah, you can kind of see the green there a little bit. Oh my god, that's cool. Um, so what city is that one? It's a fishing expo, though. I used to do hunting expos a lot out in, well, everywhere. Wisconsin, Cleveland, bunch of different places. I haven't been on here in a while. I did that one ice fishing trip, and that was pretty much it. But I had some orders today. I'm always slow during Christmas. I'm not sure why. I'm just not something the wives buy for their husbands, I guess. Got a bunch of 3/8s. Oh Lord, I thought I found the hooks, but I didn't. These are number 6s. I got a bunch of 6s. What are these? Well, there's my number 4 hooks. Gotcha. Honestly, I don't remember ever doing Chicago. I went through Chicago a bunch of times to go to Oshkosh, Wisconsin, Macedon. Where's Macedon? Wisconsin, right? Um, Unless it's Michigan. I did a bunch of Michigan too. That's cool. But they were hunting and fishing expos. There's a huge one in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I did one there too. But I liked them. They're always good. Yeah, it's freezing here. We were below 0 this morning. You guys got to be the same, right? I know you were cold. That's for sure. My son lives south of San Antonio, and he had snow, and there was black ice in Texas. That's crazy, huh? I couldn't believe that. Well, I kind of wanted to use that. Oh, what are these? Nope. More size 6. Got a lot of size 6. I have 3. Whoo, that's toasty. Yeah, it used to be normal. We're not used to it now. At least I'm not. Not normal at all nowadays. Trying to find a container for them spinners. Yeah, I'll just lay them here. Yeah, that's colder than I would like it. That's for sure. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here. Oh, here we go. I'll do some 1/8 ounces. Yeah, I don't have my camera holder today. I just came down here for a quick half hour, and I was like, you know what? I'll turn on the live. See if anybody's around, because I haven't been on in a while. It's always too much to do. It's number 8. I'm really unorganized tonight. Oh, here's a container. I know I have number 10 hooks kicking around. Here's some. They're not in the... Yeah. Yeah, they are depressing. Yeah, you gotta do that. That's so much good information. It's funny when I was looking for fishing line, the guy in Runnings, my buddy needed fishing line for ice fishing, actually, not me. And he was telling me all about the fluorocarbon not stretching. and I didn't argue with him. I was like, I know better than that now. So everybody just keeps repeating the trash that we've been taught, you know. And he was super nice. He was trying to help, but it's funny. We all just repeat the gibberish they lead us to believe. I did tell my buddy I knew better now because of you. So that'd be good to make that video. It would educate a lot of people, that's for sure. If I came across it, I'd watch it all the time. If I didn't know you, I'd watch it now because I know you. But even if I didn't know you, I would definitely watch that. I love that kind of stuff. So I think a bunch of people would. Oh, really? I was I was wondering about Cast King. You know what? I'm surprised because I thought they were kind of starting to want to establish themselves as, a higher quality. Because I think they started out as a low quality, cost effective option. But I've kind of thought they were going into trying to be a higher end product. Yeah. So most underrate and they go over. Because my son for Christmas bought me one of them backpack tackle boxes, and I believe, well, I know it is. It's a Cast King, and it seemed of higher quality. It seemed pretty good. And I watched a bunch of YouTube on it, and they all said it was good too. I liked it, so kind of excited about using it. Yeah. How's the diameter? So is the 15-pound line the same thickness as other 15-pound line? So you're not getting the strength per diameter? Because that would be a big deal. You don't want 15-pound diameter with 12-pound strength. Like that would be disappointing, actually. That'd be about the worst case scenario. Ow! Stabbed myself. Wow, my wire's bent way off. It's alright, I'll use it up. We ended up getting 3-pound tests for ice fishing. Wanted 2, but was afraid it was too weak, so we were gonna go 4, and then we came across some 3-pound. So we're like, there you go. What more could you ask for? Oh, so it's thinner. Yeah, so that's not quite so bad. It would be nice. They might just as well label it properly. I don't know how that's an advantage for them to label it incorrectly. Unless they're claiming they get that kind of breaking point with a thinner line, then they'd just straight up be lying. That would be disappointing. Yeah. Did you do? I've never used it and don't have an opinion on it at all. But P-line, I have a friend that has another YouTube channel and he uses P-line all the time. But he never really says he likes it, but he never really says, if it's superior to other lines he believes or. And I don't think he's sponsored. He's always used it. I think he's real happy with like no line memory and stuff like that. Yeah, that's cool. I'll actually pay more attention to don't even listen to the pound test and just go by diameter versus actual strength. Of course, they could be lying about the strength, but I would hope they wouldn't. Are you doing anything at the Fish Expo on your own, or are you just going to shop and hang out? Do you have a booth? Yeah, just going for fun. Ah, so that's cool. P-line seems like they're trying to be reputable, decent option. Yeah, he likes it. I don't know if you like watching trout fishing. He does other stuff too, but he does a lot of trout fishing. He's a fish hawk on YouTube. I don't mind watching him. He's pretty good. I kind of started watching him. He used to carry my. He used to like promote my spinners. He kind of like a. I was a sponsor, and then he came up smallmouth fishing at Lake Erie with me. So I got to know him. I hope someday to do like this portion of my lives to do better lives. My when I go fishing, I do really well on my lives. Like when I'm ice fishing and stuff, I get a lot of people. Yozuri, I'd try it. Problem is, I almost have a lifetime supply of that tough line I told you about. It's like a hybrid. I believe it's hybrid mono Dacron. Haven't read the box in a long time, but like it's twice as thick as most super lines like Dacron and whatnot. So 15-pound test is equal to 8-pound test mono, where most are almost a fourth, I think. You would know better than I would about that, but usually like a 12-pound line is like 4-pound test diameter, I believe. So a third. Yeah, it's a braid slash mono. I don't know if there's actually mono in the middle or if they manufacture it, but it's a little more rigid, so you don't get whip knots when using it on spinning reels. And I really like it a lot. I use it for all my smallmouth and walleye fishing with a leader, of course. Yeah, so this here, the wire form, I already have the wire because I've been doing it so long. I got it the exact length I need, so there's no waste. And then I put that open. I'll call it a loop. And a lot of times this will actually be a twisted loop, but my lures, I run it up. I run them both up through, and then like crimp it over, bend it over, and that keeps that body at the bottom with the hook, and I get a lot less line whip around the blade, and it casts like a bullet. The body weight won't slide up and down the lure shaft. It's locked in. So I do that. I don't know if you can see. There it is. You do that, and then just snip off the extra so it leaves a little barb, and then it won't come off. Bead, and these are little. So these are actually number 3 blade. So that puts that open. And that does the loop. Yeah, she was cold today. Yeah, yep. I do make spinner baits, but I don't make them to sell. So, because there's so many out there. Honestly, there's a bunch of these out there too, but I started making these just for personal use. So I just sold a few to help pay for my hobby, and it just kind of took off. But now my biggest thing is selling the components for people to make their own lures. So I'm a wholesaler. I sell to actual lure manufacturers and whatnot. I have my own system for powder coat and blades, and I sell a lot of blades to manufacturers because they like the powder coated blades. They're more durable, and I do special colors that most people don't have. So that's kind of what keeps me busy. No, got this from Hagen's. I did think about making them. I haven't yet. This is, for me, I can't say it's the best, but for me, it's been the best. And I've had a couple different fixtures, so I've enjoyed it. It's nice. I use it to bend some other stuff for some other projects too. I've made special those I made special components to go into here so I can bend other like flat stock and heavy wire. I sell a lot of musky wire, so .051 stainless steel. I have my own stainless steel spring wire also. It was I didn't manufacture it, but I had a manufacturer make it specifically to my specs, and I have just huge rolls of it. So I have a lot of stainless steel spring wire in stock, miles and miles of it. And it comes on coils, so it comes out with a little bit of memory. It's a little bit bent, but I made wire straighteners. I used to be in manufacturing, so I kind of know how to make all that stuff. So as I pull it off the spool, it straightens it. It's not perfect, but it's close. It's pretty straight. I actually just sold a bunch of spring steel wire to a manufacturer that made cheese slicers. I think when he bought it off me, it was for replacing the wire. He may use it now for the manufacturing process, but he was already making them before he contacted me, and he ordered a bunch of them. So I think, he markets them as a replacement wire for that cutter, plus more. A lot of RC cars use it also for, I believe, like steering linkages and stuff like that for RC cars. There's a lot of use for stainless steel spring wire. Yeah, I don't know if you asked me that before or asked after, but yeah, the wire, I have to straighten it first. Would you have a use for like stainless steel wire for like steering and stuff? Because I get a lot of people ordering it, but they order it in 20-foot rolls. So they never truly showed me what they did with it, but I know a couple of them said it was for a steering. Yeah, right. Yeah, the throttle, for sure. That makes sense. A lot of times I ask what people do with stuff just because I'm just generally curious. But when it come to the RC cars and stuff, I knew that's what they bought it for, they said, but I didn't ask specifics. I usually ask when they ask for something special, like if it's an odd length or a big roll for no reason. I'll ask just out of curiosity. Most everybody don't mind telling me. Sometimes it helps. I can actually market it for that use if it's a big enough market. Because I would like to sell more wire. Oh, for the actual drive, not just the rudder. I'm assuming it'd have to be pretty thick. My musky wire's pretty thick. 0.051's fairly thick. It's getting so it doesn't bend all that easy. Yeah. Never got into like the good RC stuff. You know, I had obviously some toys as a kid, but none of the good stuff. I was always fishing. Always out fishing. Or archery hunting. Yeah. That's cool. So you don't ice fish? Can't remember if you did say. I have a lot of these eighth ounce spinners. I'm kind of with you on that. I'm getting so I don't like the cold myself. I know one thing. I'm gonna have to find some number 10 3/0 treble hooks pretty soon. I'm pretty sure I got a bunch somewhere. Just not sure where. Yeah, I'm a cheater though. I got a hut with a heater and you name it. I'm not too fancy. I just use a regular hand auger. I didn't buy one of the. I do use my drill sometimes to cheat, but I didn't get a fancy ice auger or nothing. But I do like eating perch and walleye though. They're delicious. No doubt it'd be cheaper to buy some than to go do it, but at least it kills two birds with one stone. This will be the most ice for ice fishing than I've had in maybe my life, but definitely 25 years. We're gonna have some thick old ice after this cold snap because it's gonna be in the teens for weeks over here. Lake Erie might actually freeze. My auger is 6. It's a 6-inch auger. I could probably push an 8-inch auger, but I bet it would dog it out pretty good. But the 6-inch, it goes right through pretty good. Now my DeWalt drill is actually a pretty good drill. It's a bigger size hammer drill than even your normal one. Bought it accidentally one day. It was the wrong drill and ended up loving it, so I kept it. But it's an older one, obviously. It's 18 volt, but it pushes it pretty good. And I got a lot of batteries, so that helps because they don't last long out in the cold. But then I converted the 18 volt battery over to power my camera too. I have the underwater camera, which is nice. No, it's a pretty good size hole. It's good ice this year too. It's nice, clear, real clear ice. It's real strong. Over here right now, I would say that we could take a truck out on the ice now. There's easily 10 inches right now, but I wouldn't doubt there's more. I haven't been in a week. But the big lakes are starting to freeze. Cayuga is freezing. Oneida is frozen. That's where we're going to try to go next, Oneida. I'll go live on Oneida too. But the Buffalo Bills have been interfering with the ice fishing too. I'd rather stay home and watch the Bills. Yeah, I just keep making them. I got a ton of black bodied ones in that 1/8 ounce size. So I just keep making them. I probably have thousands in stock right now. I'm probably like 1,200 in stock, which would be nice. Usually, I'm only a couple dozen ahead. But I don't mind sitting down here and doing it as much now that I go live. So it kind of helps me get my YouTube hours and it keeps me making stuff. I'll probably start making lure wire. So I sell a lot of this. This is 6-inch 0.035 wire. And that seems to be the most popular size. Like a lot of mid-size MEPs like pike lures, and that seems to be the most popular diameter and length. I sell a lot of 12-inch of the 0.051 for musky baits also, but not as much because you don't have as many musky fishermen, but that's also a good wire. Yeah, it could probably go faster, but I just like sitting here talking and tinkering. I may have a big sale. I'll probably, come trout season, I'll do a bunch of videos with the 1/8 ounce bodies with the black or the gold blade because it actually is a very good color. We'll catch a lot of brown trout and whatnot on it. And once I do a couple videos, people will be buying a lot of them. The videos on YouTube definitely promote the spinners. It helps out a lot. Plus, I'm trying to get a website going, but I'm such a slacker. I haven't been doing very good on that. Yeah, I just answered that before you asked, but that's okay. Uh, I'm sure you heard it, but I'll repeat it. I'm just getting started on one. I forever have only been selling. I have a lot of customers, like personal customers. I get a lot of people that just contact me through word of mouth. But most of my sales, if it's online or eBay, which is not a good idea because eBay scams you. They take a lot. You did? That's cool. I was thinking about just having AI handle it. You see, I can't remember what company it was. I'll think of it in a second. But they keep advertising that they'll have AI set it up. But I have to get my photographs and everything organized before I even if I had them do that. I'm not organized with my photos, so I got to take a bunch of nice photos and whatnot. I'm a fool for not having a website up and going, honestly. WordPress? I've never heard of that, so. And if I have, I haven't paid attention. I'm going to write that down. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not big on that kind of stuff. I wish I was better at it. And my kids, they're always on the computer, but they're just playing games. I never, they never used it for anything good. They're both doing good and smart, just not on the computer end of it. I wish they were, then they could have helped me out a little bit, but it wasn't their fault. They were busy doing other stuff. They're both smart, just like I said, not that. Uh, that's it. I'm out of hooks. I'm gonna have to go find some. Here's a couple. That's a size 8. Yeah, when I get off here, I'm gonna actually look at WordPress and see what it is. I may use it. Will they actually host the website and everything? Or is it more just produce it? Oh, that the line testing you do? You show the results on a website? If you do, hey, let me get out another piece of tape to write stuff on. If you do, let me know what the website is. I'll put it over here. I'd like to see it. I gotcha. Yeah, let me know if you got a web address for that. Or if it's like personal use, maybe, or something. But because I love that stuff. Oh, so you gonna redo it? Nice. I'm gonna get off here in a second. If you're still around, Tom, I'm gonna take off. I gotta package up just 2 orders tonight. I'll have more in the morning, I'm sure, but and that'll be it. Thanks for swinging in. I appreciate it. Gives me someone to talk to. You have a good night. Yeah. I've been slacking on the dishes. My kitchen definitely needs a cleaning. So, all right. Have a good night. Good one.